And welcome back to another episode of the Men's Report, Fantasy Prediction Show, hosted by yours truly, Menace to Fantasy. Let's go. And welcome back to another episode of the Menace Report, Fantasy Prediction Show. Welcome back, folks. Hold up. Welcome back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's Friday. I'm back. You already know what I'm coming with. I'm coming with that draft or pass. And we're going into one of my favorite positions, the RB, the running back position. All right? Now, when I sit there and I think about a complete running back, there's some criteria that comes down with it for me to consider you a complete running back. Number one, they have an established lead role on that team. They're the top dog. Number two, they are a 3-down back. They rarely come off the field. 3-down back. All right? 4, they got that goal line work. You know, they get to the goal line, he's going to get a chance to get in that end zone. And the last one, which should have been known for, the last one was 3-4, they have pass catching ability. All right? Now, with that criteria in mind, some names that automatically come up to the head is Saquon Barkley, Jahmyr Gibbs, Bijan Robinson. Just to name a few, because there's more out there. Snowflake, CMC. Now, one of the last names that crossed my mind when I think about that criteria, especially last year, was that young man out in Cincinnati, Chase Brown. Okay? After last year, I have changed my opinion immediately. Chase Brown is a complete running back. He fits, or better than not even fit, he checks off all 4 of that criteria. All right? I'm not saying he's the next Saquon Barkley. I'm not saying he's Gibbs. I'm not saying he's Robinson. The boy is talented. The boy is a complete back. All right? Chase Brown. So, would I draft him again? Definitely would draft him again. I drafted him last year because I know Zach Moss is a blade, but I didn't know how talented this young man was. Now, let me break it down like this. The first 3 weeks of the season, he was behind the blade, Zach Moss. You look at his numbers and the total amount of carries he was getting, he was just a person out there. Week 4 came rolling in, and it started for him. He didn't start that game, but it started for him. All right? Week 5, they gave him the keys. He became the starter. He did not relinquish it. He's going to be a starter again this year. Now, let me dive a little bit deeper. Let's break down this little story for you. Week 4 in Bears fantasy. Not even no. It was let me see. It was week 3. My ball, week 3. I won that week, but I won by 1 point. Chase wasn't in the line because he wasn't doing anything, so I wasn't even thinking about putting him in. But I won that matchup by 1 point. That week, Anthony Richardson was my starting quarterback. He gave me 18 points. So I knew I had to make a change. You already know who's always willing to deal in. Greg. You know that he's a hustler. We did some business. We made a trade happen. A trade went down. It was Jared Goff and Jalen Warren. And I was giving him Anthony Richardson and Chase Brown. Now, I wasn't all that trade. Yeah, I love Warren. That's my dude pitch still, but I wanted Goff back because I know I needed a quarterback, and he ended up holding me down and helping me with my third title. All right, Chase Brown at that moment was an afterthought, but the following week, week 4, it started. Okay, it took off in week 5. He took that job. Now, last year, Chase Brown in 16 games had 229 carries, 990 yard rushing yards, 54 receptions, 367 yards, 11 TDs in 16 games. All right? He showed me established lead role he has. He's a 3 down back, goal line work. And you know the Bengals offensive line is trash. He was still doing this thing, and he definitely can catch the ball out the backfield. All right, so we all know Cincinnati's defense sucks. So they're always pass heavy. He's not coming off the field. If you think about it, Chase Brown is the third option in that high-powered offense. He's the third option. Number 1, Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase. T. Higgins. You already know number 3, Chase Brown. He's the third option. Okay? He's definitely somebody I would draft. Now, I know I won't get lucky again and be able to get him in the 6th round. I took him in the 6th round last year. He is not lasting to the 6th round. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, Chase Brown is definitely a draft target. I would definitely draft him again. Let's end this quickly because I know it's Friday and I'm ready. I'm ready to get my Friday started. All right, folks. Let's end it. Come on now. Why ain't working? See? My bad. Technical difficulties. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Peace.